Hello and welcome. Another episode of EnviroBoy that plays games and talks about stuff. My name's Scott. EnviroBoy is not here today. Of course he is. I'm EnviroBoy, and I am him. I am he as you are you, and we're not together. This is a video. We're not there. We're gonna play Potion Craft. We're getting very close to the end. I don't know if we'll finish it today, but we're gonna give it the old college try. As one is wont to do when trying things in a collegiate manner. We left off. We just need to be popular, and that's it. And so we'll go ahead and play and try to become popular. She needs protection against magic, as one often does. Not specifically lightning magic, just any magic. Haggle it. This is about to become the most monotonous game on the planet, as we're trying to just earn points. And so there will you can expect a lot of rambling, a lot of nonsense, a lot of pointless discussion about things and wasting time, tickle, as we try to make anything about this worthwhile. But we got to get to the end. I could probably fast forward, but I also only have a half hour left to record, so we've got enough time to do one more episode. Have any medicine for that? I've got medicine for anything, you goober. What do you think this is? Some hack job? Of course I have it. Of course I have everything. I am the wizard of Wizard's Peak, the strong man of wizard might, going into the woods to track game. Help me hunt better. Probably he wants the magic vision that we have there. We'll haggle it, and really this game only is won when we become the first billionaire peasant, which one might argue just kind of makes you a king. But if there's one thing I've learned about billionaires is they only become that way by being complete sycophants, and you can't be a sycophant unless there's someone who is politically higher than you. You prop him up so he can be the Ponzi, and you let him say stupid things and you profit off of it. I haven't come up with anything. I'm low on inspiration. Well, that's probably not the one. A potion of inspiration is probably what you want. In essence, it is the potion craft world's magic shrooms. The things that people take and say that they've had some sort of vision when in reality they were just tripping balls. It makes them feel special to sit here and act like there was anything about them that had that, when really it was just the fact that their senses were in overload. And I suppose there's something to be said about your experiences are your own, and what you take from them is your own decision, but also at the same time, why don't you just, try thinking about things and being bored, and this is a good way to come up with random ideas. How do you think I came up with this character for this chapter? That's not even true, though. This character is inspired by an amalgamation of other things that I've enjoyed myself, so I guess that means that I am the faker. Do you have anything that I care about? Seems unlikely, considering how much crap I have piled in my potion bags of magic. I'll clean you out of these just because I'm bored and looking to spend money. We all know the feeling. The feeling of being bored and just looking for any way you have too much money in your pocket and it's burning a hole. After all, we were discussing the nature of being a billionaire, and if there's one thing billionaires need to do, it's they need to figure out how to spend all their money, otherwise they can't justify having all that money. Of course, if you're rich enough, you don't even need to justify it. You can just have all that money and people are proud of you, despite the fact that you're a sociopath and a kleptomaniac. I need protection potion for battles. That's a mighty fine request, and so you'll have a mighty fine potion. As we talk about demons and drakes and worms, not like fishing worms, not night crawlers, although perhaps there's one called the night crawler, but the one that's like basically a dragon, but everyone likes to specify it because we like to have pointless debates about which things are better than others. That's why people like to distinguish between different breeds of tiger without just simply accepting that all tigers are awesome. And that's just it. They can all just sort of share first place for the coolest man-eaters alive. My sight has gotten quite poor. I have a thing for that. And you can take it. I apologize your eyes are going so bad at such a young age. But also, not that sympathetic considering I'm wearing contact lenses right now. Diver Dave has returned, Kuchiku. I need a potion that will protect me from different dangers during battle. Well, again, apparently there's a war. Wars of armies. Meanwhile, I'm just over here profiteering off it. Proper methodology for a proper businessman. What do you do with the fish you catch? I'm lucky as I know to cook, to prepare. I'm gonna leave it at that. I don't much care about the details of your life anymore. Captain Roundhead, you look like a character from Homestar Runner. Hello, alchemist, investigating the local lake. Tells me the deeper you go, the tastier the fish. I want to dive from the very bottom, but it's dark and scary down there. Well, we'll give you a potion of light, although it might actually be more to the point to give you a potion of courage, you absolute wimp. Because if you're afraid of the dark, then you're probably also afraid of a lot of other things. But like a potion that increases libido. There you go. Don't tell me anymore. I don't want any more details. Those are the details that belong between you and whatever soul has hitched itself to yours. For better or for worse. What do you need? What do you need? New plants and seeds. Without being tired. A potion which will help me get there without being tired. Okay, where's the swiftness? Give me the potion of swiftness. You can have that. Show me your goods. I don't know that there's anything that's really worth my time. We already have probably all of these. Honestly, I don't care. I don't want any of your stuff. I just want to be popular. We're getting there. Oh Lord, we're getting there. We end the day. Go to sleep. Have a peaceful night of rest. And we come back the next day to harvest. Grab all of our stuff. As our cuppeth runneth overeth. As our garden goes absolutely bonkers with all kinds of stuff. We gain ourselves a level up. Apparently we forgot to water our shrooms. Whichever shrooms those are. Probably just been going too fast and didn't think to double check and make sure everything was fully watered. These things happen from time to time when you're an impatient little snot like me. They happen. There's nothing you can do about it. You must simply accept your failures and move on with life. And see what this guy wants. Hello. What do you want? Actually, I don't even care. Yeah, I'm just moving on. Can you... You can fly on a broom. Well, I'm a witch, aren't I? Okay, well, nothing else needs to be said. You want the flight? There's your flight. Put it on the broom, but make sure you don't also give it sentience. Otherwise, it'll start doing the whole Mickey Mouse-capades thing and stomping around and pouring too much water into your bathtub or whatever the heck happened in that. I'm going to be honest, it's been a while since I've watched Fantasia, and I quite frequently confuse the first and the second one. Because they had Fantasia and Fantasia 2000. That was probably the first harbinger of Disney doing the whole, let's stop coming up with new ideas and instead let's revisit the old ones. As one does when one is looking to make a quick buck and stops caring about the sanctity of art and the things that you attach your name to. Which is their right to do. It's their right to do, but also they're wrong to do it. And that's a fun turn of phrase. A fun little tongue twister. A little tickler of the brain as the lobes work to understand the fun little play on words that we come up with that gives communication the spice that matches that of a Sean Evans interview. Tell you in secret, there's a spot in the river nearby, the tastiest fish. All of you people and your fish. All right, frankly, I'm a chicken person myself. Not to say that I'm a person made of chicken or a half chicken, half human homunculus. I just prefer to eat chicken. It's cheap and it's tasty, and the thing with fish is Yet, like, you always have to be super careful about where it comes from because it's so prone to tasting like the lake itself that it came from. So you can act all, oh, it's great. Seafood is awesome. But if it comes from a bad place, it's never going to be an enjoyable experience. And I'm sure people would say the same about chicken, but if I'm being perfectly honest, I can't find anything in me that cares. So, what have you caught in the past? Longer than heck, I don't care. As soon as they smell your boat, yeah, it's by air. If only there were a potion that makes people float over water. Well, Mr. Man, levitation. Have I got the gift for you? Give a man a levitation potion, he'll catch one fish. Teach a man how to levitate, and I'll work myself out of a job, so we're not going to do that one. I'm afraid of using nails. Do you have anything that can replace them? What, like fingernails, or... I don't understand exactly. I'm going to assume you mean like hammer and nails, and I'll give you some glue. I guarantee you will be disappointed with the results. Never once in my life have I encountered any sort of glue that completely replaced a nail. Wood glue is good. It's better at hooking things together than it has any right to be, but it will not replace a nail. It's not reliable. You best not build any bridges with that, otherwise someone's going to go toppling down and you're going to be like... You're gonna be sued, like Marvin Humphreys. I need a potion to make me less clumsy. Well, probably I have something like that. Probably we can haggle it. And probably you'll help me become more popular for this. I have a let's just get more people. Get as many people per day as possible. Uncertain last to like me. Alright, well, I don't know if that's exactly an appropriate way to go about things. It seems like it might be a little hollow, but, you know, if that's just what you want to do, then I suppose if you're content to have a false love, then that's fine. We'll sell that and you can take it. I don't want to buy anything from you. Hello, Professor Snape. You often have trouble sleeping. I actually don't care. I'm just making small talk for you. Where's the sleep potion? Okay, alright, fine. There. Trouble lately, keep eating at night. However much I eat, I still want more. Well, that's just the way, isn't it? As I yawn. Is the 1 star, is that related to my popularity level? Have I been sabotaging myself this entire time? Let me see here. I cannot see. We'll resume. I don't think it matters. Doesn't seem like it'll... I mean, our popularity still grows, and frankly, having the money is nice for if we ever did need anything, even though at this point in time, not really anything that we could need. I'm just very happy. I think my chin is too small. Okay. Alright, Mog Man. You want to be able to give yourself an absolute Chad... a Chad chin? Then by all means, that's your prerogative. One might think that it would be more to the point to have a potion that teaches you to just be happy with yourself and enjoy life for God's sake without the judgment of others bothering you so much, but I suppose if that's out of the question, then we can go ahead and give you plastic surgery. Any glowing paint, Alchemist? Not specifically glowing paint, but I have a glowing potion that you can do whatever you want with it once you purchase it. And you see, I'm not a digital sales shop. I'm not some EA nonsensical storefront that says once you buy it, it's still not yours, but how dare you try to steal it. No, when I give you a potion, that potion is yours to do wherever you want with it. You can pour it on your hair, you can stick it in places one would never expect, and just see what happens. I mean, honestly, that's kind of how I went about inventing these potions in the first place. I just sort of started doing things with plants, and here we are. Sell any potions to help with intimate affairs. Of course I do. That's like the first potion that anyone ever asked for. I'm doing a bad job of haggling right now. The good news is I'm still very good at haggling, so we can get ourselves our money back and get some popularity. There you go. +4. Yeah, if we -1. Okay, let's just experiment here. This kind of potion comes about... Wait, hold on. Be as agile as a lynx. To have Frost Sapphire. You picky sons of guns! continue from here. Go to our ingredients. Where's that frost sapphire? It's gotta be, there you go. Finish the potion. No, not there. We go back. Take your stupid potion, you needy woman. What? What kind of potion comes out best if you add more? What, like only frost potion? Or only frost sapphires? What are you talking about? Add more of these ingredients. Okay, wait, hold on. Then what if I just come in here? Hold on. Luckily we can brew 1 billion of these. Just brew 1 potion. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Continue brewing from here. How many of these do you want, you psycho? I've got plenty. I just don't want to use up all my stuff on you. 1, 2, 3. No, put them in. 3. Let's put 5 in, so it's mostly frost potion. What if we, like... Make sure it's brewed. Okay, finish the potion. How about now? How about now, you picky woman? You crazy, psycho, picky woman who demands... There you go. You're trying to rake me over the coals, which is extra horrible because I no longer have frost something or other to melt or cool me off. And that's not enjoyable. Use a few drops of luck. Okay, well... Let me see something. If we just sell it to you, you can get 5. So we can get more if we just sell people things. Potion to help me to spot rabbits from far away. There you go, you murderer. Take it. I'm just gonna sell it. Who cares? I'm not buying anything anymore. It's all just tedium. Trying to get ourselves to the popularity. A popularity that will accomplish a 100% in this game. 100% that nobody asked for or cared about at all. Ever. At any point. Is that sad? Perhaps. But then I'll have the success in my heart and my mind and my soul. Knowing that I accomplished things that many others probably have accomplished before me. But that's fine. I'm not exclusivist on my stuff. Whatever, who cares? It's all just an act at this point. It's all just the process of going through the motions so that we can say that we did it, because I'm so deep into it now. I can't stop. I can't stop. I can never stop. If I stop, I'll be admitting defeat, and it's not even that I like winning. Everybody loves winning. It's that I don't want to lose out on my own sense of accomplishment that, yeah, I may have made up for myself, but who cares at this point in time? You need your mana. Take your mana. That's anti-mana. Where's the mana? Where's the mana? He needs his mana. Mana, not womana. Mana, because this is medieval times. Medieval times, but not like the restaurant medieval times, just like the times medieval times. Take it and give me my stars. Even the best armor can't cover every place. Some might stick a dagger. Don't I know it? Oh, don't I know it? Can ask my last boyfriend. Except I've never had a boyfriend. Not that I would be 100% opposed, but also I am a man with a significant other, and she might be rather annoyed with me if I follow that line of thought too closely. Not from a judgmental standpoint, but from a what the heck is the point of a monogamous relationship if we're gonna sacrifice it all just on a whimsical little joke? Text me from fire spells. Take the fire spells and get out of here. Captain Hotfoot, sometimes when I'm haggling at the market, I don't feel brave enough. Wants a potion of courage. A few drops of rage seems like it might be a little too much for this type of situation, but Captain, whatever you want, whatever you'll pay money for, I'll offer you. There's your potion of icy red. And now you're a proper Call of Duty player. The guy who sits there and wonders why it's so hard to stab someone. He's sure he could do it. He's positive he could do it. He could do it so well. Potion that will help me work the whole day without tiring. The potion of strength, perhaps. We have one of those, right? We could brew some if we don't have them pre-made. Okay, we'll have to brew some, I guess. Too many people want to be strong. Not enough people want to be, like, stable. Which is, you know, their prerogative, but also... Need a potion that'll make me smell better. Like, as in the act of smelling, or as in, like, the process of, like, how your body odor? She needs a potion of speed stick. The magical speed stick potion. What are you? I need a potion that will increase my strength. Well, luckily for you, they're fresh off the boil. Take it and get out of here. What do you want? Show me your goods. I don't need any of these. You get good deals on everything now, but I don't need any of these. Well, I guess I can take some of these. Why not? We'll just clean her out of those things. If I have less than 100 of whatever it is, then we'll just take it. Just for the sake of being Captain Hoarding of the I got it and you don't brigade. Again, if I want to be a billionaire, I have to act like a billionaire. And hoarding things is one of the best hallmarks. Whatever, it's a deal. Just get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Same to you, fruit fly, flying in front of my face. Fruit fly fancifully flies, forgetting who I am. And now I understand the giant in his language. Trying to decide where to invest my money. I don't care. Potion that will help me make a decision. What do you want, like inspiration? What even is that? There you go. Take it. Get out of here. You'll never be as rich as me. Try a potion that will help me in my frost magic research. So, you want a weak potion? I don't know that I care enough to do that. Do you want, like, just a frost potion? Yeah, that's all that you want. There, just take it. I don't care about the money. Potion let me chop wood all day without getting tired. Luckily for you, again, we have endless supplies. Wow, look at her. She looks fancy. Tip the hat, lady. Coochie cute. Tip the hat. Sparkle the wand and smack the lady with your staff. You dissolve a certain mineral for an experiment, but I need some powerful acid to do that. It's been a minute since someone asked me for acid. Last time that ever happened, it was Paulie Jules who came in and had a job, and he said I better not ask him anything more about that, otherwise I'm gonna get a call from his father, and well, that's just bad news for everyone, you know. So here you go. Try not to fall into it. But if you're using it for more nefarious purposes, just, like, you know, don't let me know about it. Plausible deniability goes a long way in my line of work, and frankly, I'd like to plausibly deny just about anything illegal that's been done. Thanks to my potions. Remember, I had that whole fiasco of where I got the evil points, and I went through a lot of trouble to get rid of them, because I was like, wait, hold on, that's bad. I don't want to be that guy. That guy's, like, he's no fun at parties, and people just look at him and they're like, ew, I don't like him. He seems dangerous, and he's got that look in his eyes. That look in his eyes that says he'd happily punch a baby or do something along those lines. And this dang fruit fly won't leave me alone. Oh my god, he's persistent. He's persisting and distracting me, and I'm trying to catch him, and I've lost all sense of depth perception. I am no Miyagi. A, because I can't catch him, and B, I have no chopsticks, and he's still there. He's still, I got him. Victory is mine, you nasty creature. Perhaps it's unfair because you're just an innocent little buzzer, but also I have no mercy because I am the most powerful man, as evidenced by my fake video game money and my determination to do things. I have the mentality, which means that surely one day in real life I will be the billionaire, and that's why we shouldn't tax them, so that way I can be the richest man. It's sane, I promise. It makes sense. Don't question it, and if you question it, you're a bad person. That's what I've learned from watching politics. Anyway, you're very clumsy, are you? Okay, well, take this and stop being clumsy. Exploding potion, okay. Take it and be gone. Hey, it's our man! Big, giant, buff, furry man. He's so great. What do you need, buddy? I'll give you anything. Really good glue? Of course I can make you glue. You're like the one person I like in this whole horrible village. Take it. What do you have? Do you have any cool rooms? No, you just have furniture. I don't need any of that. You just take those and you sell them to someone else. Alright, I'll see you later, big buff man. Oh my god, look at him. He's probably never cold in winter. I mean, just look at that guy. What a guy. What a guy. Okay, it's time to sleep. We're making progress. We're almost done with this particular level, and then we'll have one more to go, and it'll probably be all like, you need 1,000 popularity points, loser. And I'll be like, that seems excessive. And the game will be like, well, that seems like your problem to have to figure out. I apologize. That came out of nowhere, and you can take my word at that because I was just drinking like a can of tea. It's not even like carbonated. It's kind of weird that happened. I might need to see a doctor after this, but that's private matters, and I don't need to share that with you, so I'm not going to. So we water our mushrooms. Did you water your mushrooms today? If you didn't, then make sure you do. It's a hot summer out there. They might shrivel up and be not quite as shroomy. What do you have for me? You have this one. I'll clean you out of that one. And why not? I'll clean you out of that one. Do I need these? Absolutely I don't. I'm going to haggle with you, though. Absolutely I don't. I'm just a fan of commerce, and I like a healthy economy. And a healthy economy involves both purchases and sales. So there you go. It's a deal. It's a deal, big beard bad boy. You go do your stuff. And get on out of here. Accidentally jammed my finger and it still hurts. Okay, as long as you'll accept it, I don't care about any of the other details. There's a landslide in the mountains. How do I get home now? You'll blow it up, obviously. Duh. What? What do you need? What effect is it? You want additional effects? You're psycho. Okay, I hate water. I'll pay extra if it isn't in potion. I don't care about that. You can add more than 3 types of ingredients if you can. Well, the beggars can't be choosers, and so we're just going to go to our explodey potion and continue brewing from here. And I don't know, let's make it a potion of explosive rage. And so we'll move our way over. I don't even know if I remember how to brew a potion. I'll be honest with you. At this point in time, it's been so long that I'm like, geez, what am I even doing? What am I even doing? Is this even something that people do? Just do this and gain ourselves a little bit of distance over there, so now we can just go up. And as long as we can be clear of the bones, then we can use our special salts to just get us up to the nearest place, and it'll be great. Where's that salt? Take us to the rage machine, man. Take us to the rage machine. Wait, hold on a second. We'll just do this to get it too, so that way it's still primarily explosion. And there you go. We'll finish that potion. All right, lady, boy, have I got the brew for you. Take that and enjoy it. Give me the popularity points. Tell all your friends about me. I need a potion to help me fly over the walls of a fortress. I don't know that I'm comfortable contributing to this, but okay, there you go. Take it and get out of here. Huzzah and huzzah again. We're level 14. And now we just need to get 500 popularities. That's only 100 potions that we need to sell. Oh, God. It's gonna take forever. We'll probably we can finish this day, and then we'll probably have to do at least one more episode to get there. Will it be a pointless endeavor doing this? No, it will not be pointless, because we will accomplish things that no human has ever thought possible before. A valuable manuscript that you want to protect against fire. Well, there you go. Protect that manuscript. That's a good thing. We don't want book burnings around here. I need a potion that will protect me against frost. Okay, well, there you go. Opposite sides of the same coin, I see. I want my skin to be hard as stone. Well, I don't know if your wife will appreciate that, but that's your business, champion. And I don't know, perhaps you guys have certain different kinks that you're super into. If you do, let me know. I'm always curious to learn new things. Brew 5 of those. And used our talent point. Who cares? It doesn't even matter. We'll just use it to say that we used it. Take that and get out of here. Hi, lady. What do you got? You just got stuff that we probably already have a ton of. Do I need this? No, I don't need this, but I'm going to take it all anyway. Because I want to have so much stuff. And I've got so much money. I don't know what else to do with it. I'm just desperately trying to get rid of everything I can. This is like, again, I believe in commerce. I believe in the economy. It's an organism, as every economic professor has ever said. It's a living organism. There's nothing we can do to say or control it. We are only beholden to it as though it were some sort of physics problem of space, time, and traveling light. Stars that are far beyond our view. So too is the sensibility of the economy. It exists and there's nothing we can do about it. Get out of here. Go on and get out of here. We'll finish these people. Do you have a potion that can help me cool it down? Probably. It's a potion of refrigeration. I might need to brew more. Nope, I have some. There you go. Take your potion of refrigeration. Just make sure you check the size of the storage tanks if it's an anhydrous ammonia one. You gotta check with your fire department and make sure that you have a proper action safety plan. Because, like, if your cold pack place is, where you bring produce and freeze it before it gets shipped off to, Idaho or wherever, and there's a school nearby, and that ammonia breaks off and it's an unfavorable wind, then there'll be a few upset parents with you, so you want to do your due diligence on that. You want strong skin, you and everyone else today, bud. Something's going on, and there you go. You want a lantern, huh? Wait, hold on. At least one additional match. Oh my god, these people... Suitable additional properties? What does that even mean? By whose judgment? You're so vague and unhelpful. What do you want? You said you don't want it to catch fire? Well, what if it just makes you feel really sexy? What if we just do that? That's a pretty nearby one. Let's do that one. It's like, it lights up the room. It lights up the room, but it makes it sort of like an ambient red color so that everyone involved in the process just feels particularly excited in that specific way. That's what you want, right? That's, well, even if it's not, that's what you're gonna get. So take this, enjoy your horny light. It's basically just a lava lamp. Everyone appreciates that. Don't act like you wouldn't be super happy to, like, be with someone and find out they have a lava lamp. It's awesome. Like, think about the weird, wacky shadows that would be involved in that whole process. It sounds wild and psychedelic. There you go. There you go. Look at him. He's so happy with his big, giant smile. What a guy. Useful persons. I do a lot of magic. All right. Well, there you go. Get out of here. You have a potion that will protect me from being poisoned? Probably. And if not, I can make one. There you go. Get out of here. You need a good perfume. All right. Get out of here. And what do you need? A potion that will protect my skin from fire. With additional effects, I'm willing to pay more. Well, if it's not a requirement, I don't care. Take it and get out of here. Oh my god, oh, the most horrible woman's back. Where do you live? Me and my old codger live together in the forest. Some shrooms have already... Well, okay, whatever. I actually don't care. I actually don't care for your life story, and that's fine. A lust shroom. Hello, ho, ho. How sexy. I don't know if we have a lust shroom. We don't have lust shrooms. Why not? I'll take one of those. We have mud shrooms, we have weird shrooms, we have goblins and mosses, and do we have the grave truffle? I don't remember if we have the grave truffles. I don't think we have grave truffles. Why not? I'll take a grave truffle. A grave truffle indeed. It's a grave day, but it is also a great day. And so we'll take these things and we'll haggle and we'll make our farms and stores in our backyard more bountiful as we continue our homesteading project. Like proper modern people who are sick and tired of the rigmarole of everything. It was a very shiny pendant. End the dialogue. End it all. We come in here and we have... Where does this go? Near roots. Well, okay, so presumably we could put it... Oh, I see. It grows up top. Wild and fanciful, that is. And then we come up here, and on the tree trunk we'll put our lust shroom. Let's see. We can fit one up in there. Put you there. Water you. And we call it a day. And when we call it a day, we also call it an episode and say thank you for joining. We love and appreciate every single one of you. If you're trying to be popular, just stop trying to nickel and dime people is what this game has taught me. And there's actually some truth behind that one, but also, feels like it should kind of go without saying. But some of us need the reminders, and that's okay too, I guess. And so there you go. We love you. Like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll see you on the next episode of this, because we'll have at least one more at this rate. Maybe two. We'll see. Goodbye. This game goes on. Time goes on, taking us ever forward towards our probable, inevitable demises, but hopefully they'll be peaceful and after a lot of, like, rad adventures and stuff. I'm not perfectly sure why I've taken this train of thought at the conclusion of this episode. Probably because I finished off talking about a grave truffle, which seems just a little morbid and looks kind of like a rotten brain. I don't know if that's relevant.